Hello, in this tutorial I will show you how to model and simulate these two hammerhead pier in Midas Civil. So the first thing we'll do is to close this project and open a new project. Then we'll verify that the unit you're using are the kilonewton and meters. After that, we'll create a material. So go in the section in the property tab and click on material property to add a new material. So we'll use concrete material. The code will be ESTMRC and you can choose the grade C3000. Just click on OK and close. Now that we've created the material for our model, we'll begin by creating the portion of the circular column using the structure wizard. For that, go in the structure tab and choose the plate-based structure wizard. For the type of the plate, you can choose circular plate. The radius will be 0.8, and for the material, just enter 2. We do that because we will not use this plate element, but we will extrude it into 3D models, so we don't really need to assign any material for the moment. Now choose the Edit tab and click on Number of Division. For the M factor, enter 16 and 4 for the N coefficient. Now go in the Insert tab and enter the following coordinates: -400, -90 for the alpha angle, and click on the button Show to see the numbers here, and choose the option number 3. Now click on Apply, and you'll see the circular meshes are created. Now I can close that, and we'll create a group in order to assign these elements into this group and to use them later. So to do that, right click on Structure Group here, click on New. You can call it Circular Column. And to assign these elements into this group, first you have to select this element on the screen and then to drag and drop your group in the main screen. So you will see the number of nodes will be 65 and the number of elements 64. Now we will create the rectangular plate elements in the vicinity of the circular plate to build up the footing. So click on Create Node, and we will display the node numbers, so it will be better to see them here. In the coordinates, enter -3, 0 and 0, enter 1 for the number of time, and for the distance, don't forget to enter 1 meter here for the dy. Now click on Apply, and if you see here, 2 nodes have been created, node 66 and node 67. Now we'll create another node, so this time enter -4, 1 and 0 in the coordinate field, enter 0 for number of time, and click on Apply. Now that we've done that, we'll divide these nodes in several other nodes. So choose equal distance, 3 for the number of divisions, and when you click in this window, you can select on the screen directly the nodes you want to divide. So select first 66 and 67, then 67 and 68, and create like that a series of nodes. Now you can activate also the element number, and we'll begin to create these plate elements here. So click on create elements. Here choose plate. Check that you used 4 nodes plate and thick for the type. For the material you can use this one, and just check that this intersect node is chosen. Then click in this section, and in this order you can, like that, click on the screen to create the plate elements to make the junction with the pile. Now we'll create some temporary line elements along the right edge to extrude the line elements and generate plate elements in the X direction. So choose truss in the elements type, and this time you have always to confirm that intersect node and element is checked. Then you can use, for example, you can choose these 2 nodes, 66 and 67. And to see better what's happening, you have to check the shrink option. So now you see the truss element here has been created. Now that you've done that, just click on extrude, and in the extrusion choose line element, planar element. Now remove, confirm that the check for the remove is here, because you don't need this truss element after that, so it will be removed. Plate for the elements type, thick. Now for the type translate, equal distance, and here you have to choose the 0.5 and the number of times you will extrude this distance. So enter 6 and just click on, you have to select this element first. So you can select recent entities, for example, so it will select the last entity you created. Now you can apply, and it will directly create all these elements. Now we'll do the same in the other direction. So again, choose create element. So create element, truss, choose the node 68 to the node 96. Now we'll extrude these nodes, so choose extrude, select the recent entity. So in the extrude type, choose line element, planar element. Check that you have the remove here. Translate for the distance the same 0.5. So we have to write it here again, 0.5. Number of time, it will be 5 this time, and click on apply. Now you see your plate here has been created. Now we'll use the mirror option in order to create the plate in these 4 quarters too. So to do that, we will first go into click on mirror. Then to select only the plate, there's a trick. So select all the elements on the screen, then select group here, right click, and unselect. So you see the circle at the middle has been unselected. So again, click on mirror, and this type you have to choose the mode copy. For the plane it will be ZX plane. So at 0 for the meter, click on apply, and you see it has been created here. Now select previous, okay, to select again this plate, and this type will mirror it in the other direction. So you have to choose the plane YZ and -4, okay, just click on apply, and it's done. Now we will mirror this plate to be here. So select recent entity, and again plane ZX at 0 meter, and click apply, and now we have for shape. Now what we want to do is to extrude this plate element in 3 dimensions. So to do that, the first thing we will do is to create some subgroups that will be used to do the extrusion. So first of all, and display, turn off these options to undisplay this, so it will be a bit better. Go in the group option, right click on structure group, and this time choose the second new. And for the name you can enter, let's say, subgroup. Okay, enter one number 1, 2, 5, click on add, close that, and now you see it created automatically 5 subgroups. So we'll just add some elements to these groups. So the first subgroup will be, so choose this option, select by window, and select like that the elements of the first subgroup, and drag and drop subgroup 1 on that to create the first subgroup. Then for the second subgroup, select the elements here, like that, okay, and drag and drop the subgroup 2. For the subgroup 3, select the part of the middle part with the pier, and drag and drop to add the elements into subgroup 3. Now we'll create a subgroup 4, like that, so up, and finally the subgroup 5, so unselect that, select only this portion, okay, sorry, I forgot 3 elements here, okay, and drag and drop subgroup 5. Okay, now we can go into the ISO view, so click on ISO view here, and we can begin to extrude all elements. So select all the elements on the screen, click on extrude, and here in the extrude type choose planar element, solid element. Here be sure to choose move in the source option, so we'll not remove these elements. Now confirm that the element type is the solid, and for the generation type choose translate, equal distance 0.5 for the dz, and 4 for the number of time. Now you can click on apply, and your solid elements will be generated like that. Now we'll do the same, but only for to generate the column. So to do that, go in the group again and double click on circular column. Now again go in extrude, and in extrude elements choose planar element, solid element. Be sure to remove the check in here, into remove, so it will not delete the planar mesh, because we will use this mesh later. Confirm that it uses translate. Here in the translation option choose thickness, and equal choose 12 for the number of times, and for the thickness of each use 0.5, plus Z for the direction. Click on apply, and now you see how pier has been created. Okay. If you want to view a bit better the model, you can unactivate these nodes. So you can go in the display window Here you have the node tab, and you can just uncheck the node, so your model will look a bit better.